Ever pondered how to make a long-distance relationship work? Well, you're not alone. In a world where travel and relocation are becoming increasingly common, many of us find ourselves in long-distance relationships. And let's be honest, these relationships come with their own set of challenges. The distance, the time zones, the longing, the missed birthdays and anniversaries, they all pose significant hurdles. But despite these challenges, countless couples not only survive but thrive in long-distance relationships. So what's their secret? How do they navigate the choppy waters of distance and time? The answer, as it turns out, is a blend of resilience, understanding, and some strategic planning. And of course, the most important ingredient, love. The first challenge in a long-distance relationship is often the distance itself. It's the miles that separate you, the oceans that divide you. But remember, distance is just a physical barrier. It doesn't have to be an emotional one. As the saying goes, distance makes the heart grow fonder. Indeed, being apart can strengthen your bond, making your moments together all the more precious. Another challenge is the time difference. It can be tricky to find that perfect time to connect when you're living in different time zones. But think of it this way, it's an opportunity to become a master of time management, a skill that will serve you well in all areas of life. Then there's the challenge of missing out on shared experiences, those small moments that make up the fabric of a relationship. But again, this is where technology comes to the rescue, allowing you to share your daily experiences virtually. And let's not forget the challenge of trust. Trusting your partner when they're miles away can be hard. But trust is the bedrock of any relationship, near or far. It's an opportunity to build a foundation of trust that is unshakable. So yes, long-distance relationships can be hard, but they can also be incredibly rewarding. They can teach you about trust, resilience, patience, and the true depth of your love for each other. Let's dive into the top 5 tips to ensure your long-distance relationship thrives. Tip number 1 is a golden rule: communication is key. Now this holds true for any relationship, but it becomes all the more critical in a long-distance scenario. Why, you may ask? Well, when you're miles apart, you don't have the luxury of reading each other's physical cues or emotions. This is where words step in, bridging the physical gap with emotional connectivity. Open, honest, and frequent communication forms the backbone of a thriving long-distance relationship. It's not just about sharing the highlights of your day, but also about expressing your feelings, your fears, your joys, and your dreams. It's about creating a shared understanding, a shared world, despite the distance. So, when you're feeling down or ecstatic, don't hold back. Share it with your partner. This sharing builds an emotional intimacy that can make your relationship even stronger. In today's digitally connected world, we're fortunate to have a plethora of tools and apps to facilitate seamless communication. From video calls to instant messaging, from emails to virtual letters, you have a world of options at your fingertips. Use them wisely. Regular check-ins, surprise messages, and virtual dates can keep the spark alive, building trust and reducing misunderstandings. But remember, it's not just about the quantity of communication, but the quality as well. Meaningful conversations, even if they're brief, can have a deeper impact than hours of small talk. So make sure your words count. Listen actively when your partner speaks. Understand their perspective, validate their feelings, and respond with empathy. This mutual respect and understanding can go a long way in fostering a healthy, long-distance relationship. Finally, let's not forget the importance of clear and effective communication in resolving conflicts. In the absence of physical proximity, misunderstandings can arise more easily. But with open and honest communication, you can navigate these tricky waters smoothly. Remember, a relationship without communication is like a car without gas. You can stay in it all you want, but it won't go anywhere. So, fuel your relationship with the power of words and watch it flourish, no matter the distance. Tip number 2, spending quality time together, albeit virtually. Now you might be wondering, how can we spend quality time when we're miles apart? Well, that's where the magic of technology comes in. It's not just about the daily texts and video calls, it's about doing things together that you both enjoy. Picture this. You're both sitting in your respective homes, watching the same movie. You're laughing, crying, and reacting to the scenes together. That's a date night right there. Or perhaps you both love cooking. How about cooking the same meal at the same time? You can share recipes, techniques, and of course, the final result. It's a great way to bond and learn something new about each other's culinary preferences. For the gamers out there, what could be more fun than battling it out in an online game? It's competitive, it's cooperative, and it's a whole lot of fun. So go ahead, plan your next virtual date night. Our third tip is all about anticipation. Plan visits. Now let's dive into the excitement of planning visits. These are the moments that you and your partner will eagerly look forward to, the highlights that break up the routine of everyday life. They give you a chance to experience the tangible aspects of your relationship, which can often be overlooked when you're miles apart. Think about it. When you're in a long-distance relationship, you're not just dating someone. You're also planning an adventure. Every visit is a chance to explore a new place together or to welcome your loved one into your own world. It's about creating shared experiences and memories that you can carry with you during those times when you're apart. And planning these visits? Well, it's an adventure all its own. It's a chance for you to collaborate, to work together towards a common goal. Whether you're deciding on the perfect place to meet or figuring out the details of your itinerary, planning visits can actually help you strengthen your bond. It's like solving a puzzle where the reward is a precious shared moment in time. Of course, these visits are also crucial for maintaining the physical aspect of your relationship. Now, we're not just talking about intimacy here. We're talking about the simple joy of being in each other's presence, of sharing a meal, holding hands, or just sitting quietly together. These are the moments that remind you of the warmth and comfort that comes with being in a relationship. But perhaps the most beautiful part of planning visits is the anticipation. The countdown to the day you'll see each other again. The thrill of waiting for that moment when you can finally say, "We're here together." It's like a small light at the end of the tunnel, a beacon that keeps you moving forward even when the distance feels overwhelming. And when that day finally comes, well, it's nothing short of magic. The reunion, the joy, the relief, it's all worth the wait. It's a testament to the fact that good things truly do come to those who wait. Remember, the joy of reuniting after waiting can indeed sweeten the bitterness of patience. Scene script. Tip number 4 and 5 are the pillars of a strong long-distance relationship: trust and independence. Trust is like the glue that holds the relationship together. It's the foundation upon which everything else is built. It's easy to let your mind wander in a long-distance relationship, imagining your partner in all sorts of scenarios. But here's the thing. Trust isn't about eliminating all doubt. It's about having faith in your partner despite the uncertainty. It's about believing in their commitment to you, even when they're miles away. Trust in a long-distance relationship is a testament to your belief in each other's love. Now let's talk about independence. Being in a long-distance relationship can actually give you a unique opportunity to grow as an individual. It's like a solo expedition where you discover more about yourself, your passions, and your capabilities. It's a chance to build your identity outside of your relationship, to pursue your interests, and to become more self-reliant. And guess what? This independence doesn't weaken your bond, it strengthens it. When you're secure in your individuality, you bring more to the relationship. You bring your experiences, your growth, and your newfound confidence. You become a better partner because you're a better you, and this brings a new depth to your relationship, a depth that's often missing in relationships where partners are overly reliant on each other. So, how do you build trust and independence? Start by setting boundaries that respect each other's personal space. Communicate openly and honestly. Be understanding and patient. And remember, it's okay to have a life outside of your relationship. It's okay to be you. Trust and independence are not just about surviving a long-distance relationship. They're about thriving in it. They're about building a relationship that's not just about two people in love, but two individuals who are growing together, even when they're apart. Trust your partner, enjoy your independence, and watch your relationship flourish. So, are long-distance relationships really worth it, you ask? Let's take a moment to reflect on everything we've covered today. First, we acknowledged the challenge of distance, but also recognized its potential to foster strength and resilience in a relationship. We highlighted the importance of communication, a skill that long-distance relationships invariably refine. We discussed the value of quality virtual time, enabling connection in creative ways that defy geographical constraints. We acknowledged the thrill of planning visits, the anticipation enriching the relationship with excitement and adventure. Finally, we explored the development of trust and independence, two key attributes that are often amplified in long-distance relationships. In essence, the benefits of a long-distance relationship can be profound. They can foster stronger communication skills, increase independence, and infuse a relationship with a unique sense of excitement. So are they worth it? Absolutely. With these tips in hand, you're well equipped to make your long-distance relationship not just survive, but thrive. Good luck.